to Homorazzi. Our special guest this week is Robin. How's it going today?
It's going very well.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
When I'm not being a glamorous trans illusionist in the city here, I work in the insurance industry.
I actually never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
I assume full-time drag queen.
I am the city's foremost Demi Lovato impersonator, though. I'll let you know that right now.
Right, okay. See, Demi Lovato gets brought up every episode.
Check it in.
Every episode.
Well, I'll check that off the list for today.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's catch up. What have you guys been up to?
We started a new night together
Oh, yeah, and...
at Oasis. It's called Monroe, and it's doing really well.
Didn't our friend get super drunk and wreck all your furniture there and pull down some curtains and just a close, drunk, intimate friend of ours?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
It wasn't me. It was someone who did it to me. I was a victim in this.
So.
Anyway, Adam.
Just a lot of friends' birthdays recently, so a lot of hangovers.
A lot of birthdays this
What is
month.
it? So this is like the 7th, so just in November, I guess is what that is.
October.
So.
Well, isn't November like the most depressing month of the year because there's nothing except for like a holiday for dead people, so they have to like cheer each other.
Bang their way through it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And I've just been doing stuff in the sun, blah,
No
blah,
one
blah,
cares.
soccer, but I will tell you...
CrossFit. He's been doing a lot of CrossFit.
Don't talk about CrossFit. Oh my God.
No, actually, my
Not
main
eating.
big news, since several episodes ago, I told you guys about finding my birth mother, and
Yeah.
actually, I just recently had dinner with her for the first time, so met her in person, so that was...
That's exciting.
So that was super exciting. It was a little like nerve-wracking walking to it, but it was super comfortable. We talked for 3 hours, and
Do you look the same?
we do. I mean, yeah. I feel like, yeah,
Is she
she's
shorter?
shorter than me, actually.
Ugh.
She's super
That
cute, you know.
explains a lot.
Yeah, it was really nice. But let's get to some gossip. And
Do we want good news or do we want bad news?
I think we should talk about the bad news.
Okay, well, the bad news is recently Corey Monteith from Glee died
Yeah, here in Vancouver.
in Vancouver
yeah.
at the Fairmont Pacific Rim. I mean, if there's any way to go, you go at the Fairmont, I'm just saying.
That's where I ripped that guy's frenulum that one time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's because of a drug overdose. He was just in rehab recently. And poor Leah Michelle.
Yeah.
I never liked her, so.
And our little dog too. Jesus Christ, Wicked Witch. She's a little girl.
No,
She's like
I mean,
26 in Mexico crying her eyes out.
Yeah.
It's horrible, I mean, and it's tragic, but yeah. I mean, I guess they're leaving flowers and everything down there at the Pacific.
Yeah,
on
the Pacific
hotel
Rim.
site, and
It's all blocked off, and
Yeah.
I guess he was partying in Vancouver
He was,
downtown.
he was
and-
31.
Yeah, it was like
Young.
12.
and in high school still.
Yeah, which is the thing that surprised me. I was like, he's so young. I'm like, yeah, he's like 21,
Thought we were
22.
making a joke. I
No,
stopped laughing.
no.
We're being serious,
And
of course.
so I thought he was really young, and then I read about it, and he's 31 years old.
I keep calling him a kid.
Yeah, he's 31. He's older than us. Not Robin.
He actually recently filmed a movie here in Canada called All the Wrong Reasons, which is something that hasn't even come out yet. So they've been talking about that now. Like he did finish that movie.
And isn't he a drug addict in that movie?
I don't know. I know.
So funny,
I know
it's
one part.
real.
He works for a big box department store, and his wife has post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't know really what his situation is.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, but
They don't even know if it's going to come out. But, I mean, really sad. Just say no.
Hugs,
Yeah.
not drugs.
Hugs, not drugs.
just say no.
Just say no.
Oh my God.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to something that I like. You don't like it.
No.
Okay, so The View had a big shakeup this
All
year.
right.
Joy Behar is gone after the season is over.
And she's like, who cares? Have a drink,
so
right?
what? Who
That's
cares?
what- Okay,
So
I don't watch it, obviously,
And
but
thank God Elizabeth
Yeah.
the Hasselback is gone. So we're waiting to find out who is going to replace Elizabeth, but one of my favorites, Jenny McCarthy, is replacing Joy Behar.
how is she? I have nothing against her. Like, she was
Well,
funny and screamed for about 30 seconds.
She
but-
she was a really popular 90s TV host, like game show. She was on MTV, Singled Out.
Yes.
Oh.
She was
Playboy Centerfold.
She was a Playboy centerfold
Yeah,
for
sure.
a few years. And what she really liked to do was, she was so beautiful, but she really liked to make a fool of herself, like as a
Okay.
comedian. And then she was with Jim Carrey.
Yes.
She had,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for a long time. But she had a child who suffered from autism and went on this big crusade
Oh,
of
okay.
trying to figure out how to cure his autism, and she did.
She didn't.
Oh, so she did.
She's making a huge fool of herself still.
She's saying she
saying that she
cured or
she can
something?
cure autism. She's an
Oh.
advocate for autism. She says that it's got to do with vaccinations.
No,
If you don't
Tommy,
have your
really?
child vaccinated,
Whatever.
Then you can avoid things like autism, but not polio and measles.
So
and
then how does
smallpox.
she cure it? Give them the what?
She's not a medical.
She's not a doctor. She's not a medical professional.
Bad. I didn't know that. So, I wish I didn't know that.
I know, me too.
That's a mess. That's no
It's
good.
a huge platform now, and it's just ridiculous.
Ugh. Well, I'm sure they're not going to let her talk about like anti-vaccinations on The View, though.
Well, that's
Whoopi would slap her up the face.
No, but that's probably where she's gonna talk about it the most. I mean, hopefully she'll like calm down on it, and because she is really funny. Like, hopefully she'll be a bit more funny. And
It's hilarious. She thinks she cured autism with no
So
vaccination.
is she the polarizing one like Elizabeth, even though it's Joy replacing her, or is there going to be somebody
no,
else?
she's not.
She's not the Republican
Okay,
either.
but then
right?
do you think they're going to pick someone else that's like Elizabeth?
I don't think they're in a rush to pick anyone right
Yeah,
now.
I think they're talking about Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
Coming.
Just some more drugs and crazy statements.
Yeah.
And, well, because she's the one who does all the postpartum
Postpartum
stuff,
and
right?
depression
Well, I think
and stuff
she's
like
normal on that, but
Yeah.
man, they are just picking the
I think she'd
narcotic
be good
scene.
actually.
Whatever. Jenny McCarthy's really pretty.
She is.
So I'm okay with that.
Next.
All right, well, we're going to move on to music. A YouTube star turned, or duo turned mainstream, and we'll take a quick look first.
Used to be a baby, used to be a lady, thought you were the perfect lover. All the harmony went falling out of key, so now you gotta find another. Now you're talking crazy, saying that you made me like I was your Cinderella. You and me are through though, watch me hit it solo, I'ma do it a cappella.
So, Carmen.
Robin, why don't you take it away with Carmen? I know how much you love them.
I hate Carmen.
Oh, do you?
I hate them. I hate her.
Oh.
When I see their live performances, like on late night, or they're just and when they were on Saturday Night Live, it just seems so hokey. They just come across.
Oh.
kinda,
She reminds me of what's her face from Let's Have a Kiki and all that. Like she just got
Oh,
that.
animatronic.
Yeah, just like that crazy. I probably have 400 gay friends, and this is how I act, like because I'm on drugs, and I think it's funny.
I think that's how you act. But
I know how much you hate them. I enjoy them.
me too.
The song was fun.
It is what they're fun. I mean, they hit it really big on YouTube, and now they have like a sort of career, so it's great.
I think the video suited the song. Like the song is fun.
Yeah.
The lyrics are hilarious, and then they had fun with the video. It's very 90s. It's like they played around with the colors, sort of like Destiny's Child, and very almost like NSYNC, the style that they filmed it. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I thought he was cute too.
Sure.
so-
Oh, he's super
he's
cute.
hot.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything. but-
Well, yeah, no, he doesn't do anything.
Her.
Yeah.
They're like, show me again, show me again. Yeah. All right, another YouTube star, Eli Lieb, not as big as Carmen yet, but he actually just came out with a new music video called Young Love, and let's take a look at the video.
This love is getting dangerous. I need some more tonight. Your touch is contagious. I need some more tonight.
You look like you have
Why
something.
is everyone? I love when we
You're
ever
about
go.
to
I'm
burst.
always the first
You
one.
just jump in. I got something to say. These people are vandals in this video. They're like starting fires. They are doing
angry.
graffiti. They are out of control. These people would be arrested in a hot second if this was real life. I have no idea what this video is trying to say.
Tommy.
Well, anger. They like throw gasoline on a goddamn fire and start doing fireworks in the middle of someone's barn or something. It's ridiculous.
I was just focusing on the two cute
Oh my
guys
god.
that were falling in love.
First of all, one cute guy and some weird older guy
I
that he's
mean,
banging.
when I watched the video, it's the first time I've ever clicked on a 4-minute video with 2 gay men that didn't have. But it was okay.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember how the song went. It didn't
Okay.
really stick.
Well, the thing I liked about it is like that song isn't necessarily gay, but like he chose to be honest with however he wanted to portray
Sure.
the lyrics,
Yeah.
and I like that about it because a straight person can listen to it and connect to it, and that's the way it should be. I think
Until
that-
they see the video.
until they see the video maybe, but I don't know. I liked it, but
No.
clearly
it was
Adam did.
ridiculous.
Adam is all about.
Plus, that guy wasn't even that hot. He's cute. His boyfriend was gross.
And you
Sorry.
couldn't even see them kissing in the video. It was blacked out. It was like behind the firework. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a.
It was a silhouette.
Yeah. Like, come
Artsy
on.
crap.
Whatever.
Did you like it?
No.
I didn't think so.
I don't have anything to say about it.
You had
All right.
nothing to say.
No.
You had a lot to say. You don't have anything. That's pretty much it for that video. We'll be right back to talk about movies.
I can make you mortal. Not healing it before. What the hell is happening?
Welcome back. We're moving on to movies now, and the first one that we're going to talk about is The Wolverine. You just saw a clip, and
I'll take over. Tommy and I usually fight for the superhero ones. I'm really looking forward to this.
Take it away.
The first Wolverine one was bull. God, it was awful, awful, awful. But he's really good. Like,
Hugh Jackman.
I wish he would come out, but he's good in the part. He
legend.
looks it. No? You guys are ridiculous.
I actually don't like Wolverine movies. I don't like
What?
that character. I never connected to that character as a kid. I haven't connected to that character now. I kind of don't even really like the X-Men movies. I think they're really dark and like lacking.
Nick Off is waiting for you in Toronto.
Why? No,
Get
I
outta
feel like
here.
they're like lacking color of that genre. Don't you think?
What color are they lacking?
Well,
Blue?
just like color. Just like, anyways, whatever.
Robin, you have something better to say.
There's lots of color in the X-Men. I mean, Halle Berry's in it.
That aside, this does take place in Japan. Basically, the premise is he loses his powers, and I hate superhero movies when they lose their powers.
they get
I'm
depowered.
not watching to see Johnny come Tuesday walking down the street. I want to see what you can do with your cool shit. And he loses it, and that's the whole premise of this, and that kind of pisses me off.
Is it a prequel?
It's a post-quel. It's a sequel. It's after
a
The Last
sequel
Dance.
of the prequel.
No.
No?
It's a sequel of the last X-Men movie. Anyway, I like the X-Men movies. I'll watch all of them. I'm looking forward to this, although wish he was a little bit more rawr and crazy about it.
Okay.
All right, next on the list is Girl Most Likely. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. There's so many people that I want to thank. Most importantly, my wonderful Dutch husband, Peter. Ik hou van elke dag.
Imogene, you've had a meltdown.
Really?
Mrs. Duncan, would you be willing to assume responsibility for your daughter?
Well, I have to be somewhere later.
I cannot wait to see this movie.
I know you can.
Anything Kristen Wiig.
just
She'd be doing a
love-
pooping PSA,
Yeah,
and you'd
and
be
you'll love
watching.
her.
Also, Annette Bening too. She was amazing in it as well.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that.
I love how you're like, she was amazing.
I know.
Like, you've
Well, she was
seen
amazing
it.
in the trailer, and I'm sold, and I already bought my ticket.
Did you really?
No, I didn't know.
No.
How do I have my ticket right now?
Calm down. You can. Yeah, you can get them in advance. So it looks really funny. I'll go see it. I just don't really know what it's about.
No. Well, mental breakdown.
Mental
drugs.
Yes,
breakdown.
and she moves home.
Oh right,
and
yeah, and it's very
She has to prove that she's not crazy, or
yeah, and it's very
Every weekend for me.
mental health is like the big hot topic right now with like Silver Linings Playbook and now this one. So, I mean, whatever.
It'll probably take a more comedic role on the whole thing.
Silver Linings
but-
was pretty funny.
Yeah, but it was mostly a drama.
Sure.
Anyway, I think it'll be good. I just, what's his face? The gay guy from what's his
Darren-
name?
Darren Criss.
Oh.
Not
From
on the top
Glee.
of my list.
Yeah.
So, yeah, couldn't have been him. Just kidding. But, yeah, no, I'm not, he's not a big name for me in this. I wish
Right.
it was like Seth, what's his face from the OC or something like that. Just someone a little more like
A big
indie.
name, and you don't even know his last name.
No, his
Adam
name.
Brody.
Adam Brody, that's what I mean. Thank you very much. Just someone I like a little bit more as an actor.
But it looks like she seems to play the same type of character in, like, when she was in Friends with Kids,
Yeah.
Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
She's always that awkward, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
kind
She's
of
like what girls
character.
are like, I wish I was living my life as crazy as this and saying what she says. And
Yeah.
do something
So-
new. I can see that. for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we'll give this to her. Hopefully, it'll be good. And then if not, just whatever. It's not like we can call her and tell her.
All right, we're gonna watch something a little bit more scary now. This is The Conjuring.
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it?
We have to get out of here.
That's not gonna help.
This thing has latched itself to your family.
Father, we never seen nothing like this.
I'm coming with you.
No way. I can't lose you.
I went first on this one.
Okay.
I was watching this at my desk and I almost wet myself.
Really?
Oh, it looks so terrifying. I actually probably won't see this movie because it looks scary. I don't like to be scared like that.
To be fair, you are incontinent.
What?
We'll explain it later what that means. It just, I mean, it's based actually on a true story based on.
Is
like,
it based on a true
No,
story?
no, you go to Wikipedia.
Yes.
This is all like
Yeah.
this couple, or this duo.
Yeah.
We're like a real psychic group that and this is how the Amityville happened. That's supposed to be based on a real story as well.
Okay.
They're the same people.
So that makes me really want to see it more, the fact that it could happen.
This was sold like 20 years ago and really couldn't get made, and then like rebought 14 years ago. There's this whole long story behind it, so that part's kind of neat.
Okay.
I don't know though. It doesn't seem that creepy, but the reviews are like really high, saying that they didn't put much into CGI and all the effects.
Right.
It's just the ambiance of the movie is that Terrifying.
Okay, see, and that I think the one that really hit that off was Paranormal Activity, because it was really just about things that go bump in the night. I don't like number one, yeah. I don't like Saw. I don't like Hostel. I don't like
porn.
I don't like that stuff.
Insidious is one of the ones that this is like one of the people.
This
that
is
made
the same director and the same lead actor.
Okay.
Did you see that one?
No.
Did you see that one?
Insidious, yes, I did.
Terrifying, with like the devils constantly just waiting over your.
Yeah, it's
oh
like
my
one of the
God.
top 5 scariest movies I've ever seen, and it's made by the same creators.
No, well, that whole scene with that lady with the gas mask and the drawing.
A little bit much. A little much. This one I think will just be more down to earth and just like what's happening
And then,
around the
yeah,
corner.
well, with Patrick Wilson and then Lily Taylor, like I feel like there's like strong like horror movie actors or scary movie actors.
love her.
She's so goddamn depressed all the time. She's a really good actress.
She's so sad.
Yeah.
It's a resting bitchy face.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll download it. I don't need someone screaming in the theater next to me. That'll freak me out. I'll just watch it at home.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's honestly, if I go to these movies, I don't watch half of them because my fingers go in my ears and my
Yeah, it's definitely one of those movies where like you're in the theater and you're like mad at yourself for putting yourself through it.
Bump in the night. I hate things that go bump in the night.
All right, that's all we have for movies. We're going to be right back to talk about TV. Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and first on the agenda is Big Brother, and it is intense this year.
This is all you guys. I'll take a.
Are you not in it, or are you?
I have the live feeds.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Okay, she knows.
I have it on 24 hours a day in my apartment.
Do
Me and
you?
my boyfriend are just like,
Yeah, but
they're the most unlikable.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! You're watching because you want them to
Any
die.
season.
Yeah, and when I say intense, it's not even about like the scheming and stuff like that. It's actually about racism.
Is there a game anymore? It's so racist. It's hilarious.
One of the most recent episodes, or last week, it was like all about the racism for the majority of the show, and it was so intense. And I actually like Candace, the one that got her bed flipped over and everything when she was talking to Howard.
Up, yeah.
I was like, I actually like teared up because it was actually it was sad.
It's
like the fact that they were
uncomfortable.
tormenting her like that.
It's uncomfortable to watch these confrontations, and you just like, I get infuriated because like, why aren't the producers doing something?
And
and now
because they got suckers like you paying for the live feed.
The one thing in this episode, or the episode that I was just talking about, that was the first time they ever put a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode where they're like, CBS does not, believe in. But they've never done that before. They're just like, this episode's basically going to be super racist, and we don't want to wash our hands clean of it. Is basically what they're saying.
I just love the elimination episode with Julie Chan doing her whole like, and let's just look in at the racism. Like she just pauses and does this huge dramatic. We'll be right back. It was just amazing, and it was everything, and it was so going for the ratings crazy. But
do you not know your hostess is like Asian?
Yeah,
but
that's the frustrating part too. Erin, the one who's basically the leader of all.
She's probably friends with Julie, and Julie's like, go with that card.
She doesn't.
I don't mind, girl.
A wreck after this.
She doesn't get it though. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't even think she's being racist.
And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
And yet, this woman is still on TV, and poor Paula Dean is kicked to the curb for something.
Paula Dean. She made you a cherry pie one day, and you will never forget
She is a good woman. She likes her butter. But I mean, there you go. There's the comparison. Like, poor Paula Dean says something so long ago, and then this woman is apparently being a wretched, what?
Yeah,
she's in a house.
She's still on TV.
Once she's out, she'll get
Send
Paula
Paula
Dean.
in.
Yeah, fine.
I agree with Tommy. Like, why should this person, if this is
because
America's,
all you
What is
suckers.
she not getting that you want her to get? Everyone hates her. Everyone's talking about it. It's just the way the game's built. They can't just pull her out.
Sure they can.
Pull her out.
No, they have
Julie
rules,
Chen should go in,
contracts.
kick that door down like that bitch Lucy Liu from Charlie's Angels and drag her up by her ear.
This show is like expected. So why don't they have America vote whether she should stay in or not? Why should somebody that
Because I bet America would vote to let her stay in, and they would. And how do you deal with that after effects?
The only people that
Have you
don't
seen the
like
South?
her are like the very west and the very east of the continent. Everyone in the middle's tuning in.
As awful as she is, I was like glued to the television. It was happening for sure.
Guys are all suckers. Moving on.
All right, next is Newsroom, and that's all your.
This is you.
That's all my doing. We've just started season 2.
Yeah.
Let's watch a clip of what's going on there.
14 months ago, you went on the air and called the Tea Party the American Taliban.
I did.
What happened then?
A lot.
You're talking about a massive war crime.
You can't possibly believe this story.
It was the biggest thing any of us had ever touched.
People are mad at him, Charlie. I want to know who leaked the story.
But it wasn't an oversight, it was deliberate.
You weren't trying to see justice done?
Neil was arrested.
We don't have the trust of the public anymore.
No one responsible for the broadcast will ever work again.
Have any of you given this one a chance?
I still haven't. Okay.
You knew House of Cards was right, so...
You're still right about this. I'll put this on my list for the summer.
Okay.
But, I mean, this is all you.
The season 2 trailer looks really good.
It's so good. Jane Fonda's in it, and now she's having a bigger role, and that's what Nick was dying for last year, was her little 2-second one-liner. She would come in for episodes. Olivia Munn, who no one knows, but she's from The Daily Show. This very pretty, I'm sure she's a quarter or something, but she's gorgeous, and she plays this like nerdy, sexy reporter who's so fierce, you would die for her character. It's amazing.
How many episodes is in a season?
I think it's like 10 maybe.
And is this a 30 or...
10?
This is season
2.
Is this a 30-minute or a 60-minute?
You get an hour on this one. But it's like 42 minutes in an hour. You're fine. Just put it down for a weekend and fall in love with it. Anyway, this one follows. He takes the out of the Tea Party because the show premises on the fact that they look a year ago and what's happened in the news. So everything's already happened. So you kind of know what's going to happen. You know who wins the election. You know who blah, blah, blah. But they spin it in a way of a new show that you wish we had. Like this television show that they're so good and they really aren't Republican or Democratic. They're right in the middle. But you get to see things from a different perspective, and it's just really well done, and I'm totally looking forward to it.
So the trailer they're talking about where somebody leaks a story or something, is that story already developed?
No, I think it's still kind of happening right now, and it's basically all about him just ripping apart the Tea Party and how crazy they are, and that they're going to just ruin his life on the news. So I'm looking forward to the whole season.
Great.
And another new show.
This one is mine and Robin's. Yes. Go, you throw away to it.
All right, well, let's take a look.
My name is Piper Chapman.
Time to say goodbye.
I love you so much. I carried a suitcase of drug money once, 10 years ago.
Do you know about all this?
She failed to mention the lesbian lover who ran an international drug smuggling ring. Smile.
I wasn't ready.
Tough.
It's just like the Hamptons, only fucking horrible.
So this is another Netflix original. It is called Orange is the New Black.
Interesting name.
Interesting name. So it is about a women's prison. Very much like, I kind of think of it like a woman's Oz that's funnier.
With hopefully less sex. Oh my God. I don't need to see that.
It is soup. I mean, listen. I just there's a lot of a lot of scissoring, a lot of eating out for dinner, and but it's great. So this girl, the lead character is named Piper,
Based on true story.
Based on a true story. And see, how I wondered that. I was like, how did they come up with this crazy story? But it's real. And so she got ratted out by her ex-girlfriend that she was carrying some drug money from 10 years prior. And if she had made it to 12 years, she wouldn't have gone to jail. So it's just a big thing.
Statute.
It's so good.
The trailer I've seen I'm definitely going to watch it. It seems funny. Is it super drama?
Hilarious.
Oh, okay.
It's from the creator of Weeds, right?
Right.
So you get a little bit of
So it's like
everything.
Weeds. Like it's a drama that is more kind of funny.
It's really fun. It's so fun. It's so
So
funny.
it's not like Oz in like the oh my God.
It's not terrifying.
She got her teeth punched in. There goes the dick.
No. But it's. I mean. It's really funny. There are some serious moments. It's really good. It's also the relationship with her and Jason Biggs, who's her fiance.
Yeah, right.
You see it from his side, from Adam's. It's a really, really great show. Netflix is
doing it.
It's like the best network right now. It's so good.
Well, what I was talking to you earlier, I didn't realize that with the next Netflix shows, they just put everything on.
Put everything on, which I like and I don't like. I like it because I really like the show, so I watched the whole thing in like 5 days, but I really don't like it because now I gotta wait another 360 days to get a new season, which drives me crazy. But I mean, just like House of Cards, it is definitely one of the best shows on. Everyone is so good. And they really make her look ugly. Like, they don't let her wear makeup. You see the blackheads. It's just awesome.
Good. I'm watching it. I'm down, for sure.
It's so good.
Well, that's all we have for TV. So we're going to move on to gay news, and we're going to talk about actually another TV show. It is Teen Wolf.
Okay. We've never talked about Teen Wolf, have we?
No, because it's terrible.
Okay, have you seen it?
No.
I haven't seen it.
They're too young and not Adam's type for gay.
Well, but here's the thing with Teen Wolf. It's been on for about 3 or 4 seasons.
Three
seasons?
So is Whitney. I'm not turning that on.
Or is it 4 seasons? Because Colton was on for 3 and then he's gone now, so this might be...
I'm not a 13-year-old girl, so I don't...
3 or 4 seasons.
I don't know.
These guys are super cute. It's the most homoerotic show.
Well, the guy is
on
gay.
television.
The guy who runs the show, writes the show, owns the show. He's gay.
Yeah,
so.
it's like super gay, but they've never had anything gay on it until recently. One of the characters and one of the twin wolves had a big gay sex scene.
Okay, so what was happening in the end? He was turning into...
I actually have no idea. I don't watch that show.
Oh, I don't watch the show. They're turning to werewolves. Gay makes them go werewolf.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to always pick it up, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I just don't.
It's on Much Music.
It's
right?
it's an MTV. It is.
I thought it was a CW original.
No,
or
it's a show
so.
from MTV. It's like Pretty Little Liars. It's like the.
Don't you dare tarnish my Pretty Little Liars with that kind of comparison.
I don't mean it's Pretty Little Liars. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched Teen Wolf. I don't know how good it is or how bad it is.
So as much as, you know, I hate the show and everything about it.
But you haven't watched it, so you can't hate it.
I wasn't there for the Holocaust. I have an opinion about it. The point is, there's gay kids who are young in a very out there, I guess, 18 season running show. Yeah. So kids from Louisiana who are never going to see anything gay have the chance to see it. It's done in not a slutty way or an over-publicized way, and it's
normal.
Normalize it. That's the point.
I mean, we were just talking about that singer earlier who has the gay music video, right? Like, so that's another angle that somebody's going to see something on TV and connect with it. And
the fierce trans character on Orange is the New Black.
And so kids watch MTV, kids watch Much Music, and so, you know, this is a good thing, despite the fact that Adam's not watching it.
No, I mean, like, I grew up to Oz as my gay sex, so, like, that is why I am so up.
Young.
But no, it's good to get it early and have it out in the media for people to talk about.
It's definitely good to get it early.
Good Lord.
All right, that's all we have for gay news today. Thank you so much for joining us today, Robin. You were a pleasure, and we'll see you guys next time.